Hi everyone, we're going to graph and find points of intersection. This is a circle with a parabola, and the first thing we want to do is rewrite this parabola by completing the square. So basically you're going to write y squared plus 4y plus, when you complete the square, you take half of 4 and square it and you get 4. And we're going to move these to put this in parabola form. And it's going to be x minus 1. Since we added this 4, we're going to add 4 here. So we're going to get, when you condense this side, you're going to get y plus half of 4. This is a perfect square trinomial. 2 squared equals x plus 3. That just means the vertex is going to be negative 3 comma negative 2. And then what we're going to do is use our points of intersection to help graph these both on the same graph. All right, so here we go. We're first going to use our algebra, and notice that y plus 2 squared is right here. So I'm going to plug this into that because they're equal. I'm going to use substitution. So I'm going to do x minus 1 squared plus, well, y plus 2 squared equals x plus 3 equals 4. And then I'm going to simplify this, and you're going to get, this is x minus 2x plus 1. I expanded my trinomial here, plus x plus 3 equals 4. Then you combine everything. Well, this is square. So we get x squared, and these two would be minus x. And when you add these two, you get 4. But when you subtract this 4, you're going to get 0. Because this could be 1 plus 3 is supposed to be 4. And then you subtract the 4 and you just get 0. So we're just going to get 0 here. I factor out an x, and you get x minus 1 equals 0. So my x solutions are x equals 0 and x equals 1. And now what we're going to do is plug these x's back into this equation and find my y. So I'm going to write that equation. So that's going to be y plus 2 squared equals x plus 3. So when x equals 0, we got y plus 2 squared equals 3. So when you square root both sides, don't forget your plus and minus, you get y plus 2 equals plus or minus square root of 3. So when x is 0, what you're going to do is just subtract the 2. So it's going to be negative 2 plus or minus square root of 3. You could write it out if you want. Just remember, square root of 3 is approximately 1.73. Now, we also have x equals 1. So when x equals 1, we're going to plug that in. So you get y plus 2 squared equals 1 plus 3. And that's just 4. So y plus 2 squared equals 4. You square root both sides, you get y plus 2 equals plus or minus square root of 4. So you get y plus 2 equals plus or minus 2. Y equals 2, we use the positive 2, minus 2, and we get y equals negative 2 minus 2. Well, this just equals 0. This equals negative 4. So for that point, when x is 1, we get 1 comma 0 and 1 comma negative 4. So here are our 4 points of intersection. We got 2 here and 2 here. Now let's graph this. So the first thing I'm going to do is graph my circle. My center is 1 comma negative 2. And my radius is 2. Just take the square root of that. And graph it. All right. Now, whoops, did not do that right. So when you go over 2, it should end here. Can't graph. All right, so here we go. Let me do that. You know what? Don't click dislike. All right, so 1, negative 2, up 2, left 2, down 2, and right 2. All right, let's do this again. All right, here we go. Who knows circles could be so hard. All right, here we go. Now, I'm going to graph this one. I know my vertex, this is your center. Your vertex is negative 3, comma negative 2. So we go negative 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Down 2, 1, 2. I'm also going to use my easy points here. We have 1, negative 4, which is here, and 1, comma 0. So I know it's going through here, like this, something like this. And we have these other points, and I don't know how wide this gets here, but we're just kind of faking it a little bit. And I know I have this. So this point in here is going to be 0, comma negative 2 plus square root of 3. So it should be right on the 0. And this one right here would be 0, comma negative 2 minus square root of 3. And of course, these 2 points, this one and this one, I'll just do that. This is going to be 1, comma 0. And this one right here is going to be 1, comma negative 4. And there's your 4 points of intersection. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.